kept the room.
Thank you for the confession.
Corey reacts to Ems going live after sharing moderator's son's essay. The woman has no remorse after sharing... Here we go.
You have just sent that to me. Bear with me just 2 seconds, Chad. I'm flustered now and I want to...
Get your heart me's in. Corey's flustered.
I know it's me, so I'm not doing it. Brett, personally, bro, I don't think it's funny. And I used to have a lot of time for you, Brett, right? But this is bang out of order, so I want you to make a public apology to this woman. I don't think it's funny in any way, shape or form what she done last night. So you need to apologise, that woman, because you laughing in this clip is ridiculous. But anyway, this is what...
I haven't seen this clip.
Is there no... Well, she ain't going to be able to give you this money back, right? So...
Well, no, she'll have to pay for the money back to me and also the court fees. So it'll be a lot more than £280.
Don't pay her anything back. She's got no legal leg to stand on. She gave it to you. There was no contract to give it back. She's got no... She don't give anything back to this woman. She takes enough off TikTok.
Because I ain't paying for the court fees, so she'll have to.
No one's going to court.
And it goes in my front. Absolutely, it's spiteful. Absolutely.
You're spiteful.
And you know what? I can love every minute of it as well.
I love every minute of it as well.
She was once your friend, no?
She needed to do something.
You can't call someone a friend that you've never met before.
Yes, you can.
Okay, she was...
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance helping them.
No, an acquaintance. We'll just leave it as that, but she's an acquaintance.
Good.
And did this acquaintance ever help you?
They'll never deactivate their accounts personally. They become obsessed with the money, the views, the followers. They will never... There's people on this app that if they deactivated their account and left TikToks, what would they do in life? What skills have they got? What would they do? What would they do in life? What would Easy do? What would she do if she didn't do social media? What would this Ems do? What would they do? They haven't got any skills, nothing.
With what, Brett?
With helping moderating your life?
They haven't got any skills. Skills of what?
So there's a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, you know, I can replace it for somebody else. It's that easy to do so, isn't it, Brett? Does anyone want to be moderator, guys?
No.
It's not funny.
I find it absolutely abhorrent that you think that it's hilarious to even go around shouting this.
Big up for the rose, Dee, thank you.
Where's the clip of what she does to her wrists?
Oh no, we don't want to see that.
Where's the clip? I've lost the clip.
No.
How does he laugh?
We don't want to see that.
Thank you, Keelan.
No. Corey reacts to Ems. No. We're not going to react to that. So what happens is she went on live and she essayed. Is that correct? We don't see anything in this video, do we? Wait there a minute.
Thank you, Kirsty.
I want to watch it first. Sorry, guys.
No,
No, I'm not showing that. I'm not showing it.
otherwise I get banned!
She has made a purpose effort. Look at what
I'm going to come off in a minute.
She is making a purpose effort to make herself done and make herself done out for sympathy. It's not working. None of us believe you. You have done that deliberate act upon yourself to purposely try and distract the audience from something vulgar you said prior.
Exactly, he's right. She's gone on to do it and she's making herself a victim after she said something wrong. So again, she's going on and affecting her audience by essaying and showing it. These people should not be on social media. They shouldn't.
To one of the moderators that take time out of their lives to look after your chat when you're making all the money.
Exactly.
What you're doing now is making an absolute mockery.
And then you shame her for using food banks. So our moderators keep our room safe. You make all the money. You sent her some money to help her, and then you act like an Indian giver, and you shame her for going to food banks, and then you out her son's trauma. You're the lowest of the low. Birds of the feather flock together.
To people who actually go through this in the real life, you're making a total mockery out of it. And to be fair with you, Ems, and I've looked at this clip, it doesn't even look real. Thank you, Steph. It doesn't even look real. But you're going to say it's real, and I'm going to treat it as if it's real, just because I don't want to be accused that I'm trying to gaslight you into actually doing it. Alright? I don't think it's real, my own personal opinion, but for this fact, we'll say it is. But watch the way she tries to show Adam, which, by the way, this guy's a massive wrong one too. He stole money off charity, but anyway.
Corey! We need proof!
Off the app, sorry, regarding his animal sanctuary. Madness.
Why? What's up?
Watch her arm, see?
No.
Watch what she's doing. She's deliberately showing it. She's turning her
Everyone
arm
must.
around. Thank you, Dave.
I got banned after you left a minute ago.
Thank you, Linny. See? Deliberately showing her arm.
I'm not showing it, guys. I'm not showing it.
I had to,
She's deliberately doing it. Look
got
at
an appeal, I got it back.
Nah, I ain't doing it.
Oh, yeah, she is doing it as well.
She is
She's deliberately showing the camera what she's done.
done something.
She doesn't care about anyone apart from herself. She doesn't care about the people she affects. She doesn't care about anybody apart from herself. Ems just loves the views. She doesn't even really care about the money.
To herself to deflect from what she's done. All of you, I actively encourage every single person in my chat. SH is a massive thing.
It is.
Yeah? Adele, thank you. It's a massive thing, and she sat here mocking it. She is not in any way, shape, or form. No. She's not. She is making a mockery out of what people go through every single day. And the only reason she's doing it is to make sure that she can keep her views, keep her gifters, and keep everything else. Do not allow her to do it. When she goes live tonight, one of my mods, because I come off at 8 o'clock, as all of you know, one of my mods, let me know when she's live, and I will spark up my live, and I will go in there on my fake account, and I will, cam to her. You do not give her your views, your heart needs your gifts, nothing. Give her nothing. Let her...
Oh, Alicia, I apologise if it's offensive, but it's a term that I've always been told, so I apologise.
Only DIE on this app on her own. Don't give her anything.
Yeah, are you alright?
Disgusting behaviour. Are you alright? Obviously, she's not alright.
Go back on the live. She needed to do something, so she called my name. I said, yes, I'm here. She was like, can you jump in the box? So I jumped in the box. And I don't know if anyone's been in the live, but when she goes off, she normally takes Faith out. There's, nothing bad. I
Don't even sit there in my comments and try and make out that I'm racist. One thing I am not is racist, homophobic or transphobic. So that is a term that I've heard all my life, yeah? It's not a racist term to me, and if I've offended anyone, I'm sorry. Don't even fucking come into my chat and start reaching for the stuff that the people you support have turned around and said. Don't even go there. You've got people that have said bun the ends. You've got people on this and used it in that way. You've got people on here that have been racist to swear and Shepherd Depps in her comments and told her to put more shit on her skin, and you still support her. So don't even come there. Don't even come there and go and Google the term.
play I Spy with everyone, it just gets everyone involved. It's something silly that I do. People seem to enjoy it. Anyway, I'd done all that. She came back upstairs. We had a bit of a chat. She asked me to block someone, which I said, I don't have the mod powers, you've taken the mod off me. So she put
Hello, guys.
the mod stuff back on. Everything seemed fine. I said it was about 20 to 4 in the morning. I said I am going to have to drop now because, she knows I've got to take my son to school. But the thing is, last night she was very clever because the one thing I never ever wanted to bring into TikTok was that I had a child. And she done that last night. As well as what else she done that last night. So yeah, I sent a message saying, sorry I had to come off, my eyes are stinging, I've got to be up in the morning, which she knows. And that was that. She tried to ring me, she sent a message which I didn't see, but she deleted it.
Big up Red Door, thank you.
The following evening she didn't come live, I didn't speak to her. Then last night she came live, I joined the live like normal. I was muting, and because she saw my name...
I'm listening to Lindsay, darling Alicia. I know you've got a problem with Angie, but I'm listening to... And I haven't got a problem with Angie. I know you have, and I love you both. But I'm listening to Lindsay now.
And that I was muting people. That's when she said, you might as well stop what you're doing. I don't like you. You know exactly who I'm talking to. And there's only one mod she speaks to like that, and that's me. So I jumped in the box and I thought, no, I'm not going to have this no more. There's been times before that we've fell out, and I've kind of held my silence and not brought it on the app, even though she said stuff about me on the app. I couldn't be bothered with it. But I thought, no, this time, you know, I'm going to say something. So I joined the box and I was like, what's all this about? And then she just started going off. And then it just escalated. But you'll notice that not once did she said the worst of the worst last night. And not once did I out anything of her.
Oh, okay.
I've had threats all
Sorry,
day.
Alicia.
I've had her sending me very disturbing images last night, blaming me for it. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
You're the one that said it, and you were expected to get... I don't honestly know what she expected to get from it. But the whole chat, you know, turned. They were all, like, on my side. They couldn't believe what had come out of her mouth. And I think that's why maybe she's done it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It was I believe it was for sympathy, because she realised what she said to you and she didn't want it to be on you.
Why do people, Angie's got this woman in her box, she's obviously upset, she's obviously explaining what happened. Why do people use that as an excuse to go for Angie? I don't get it. We know Angie said and done things on the app that's unacceptable, but so has everybody else. We've all done and said things we shouldn't have, but why is people in the comments using it as an excuse to go for Angie because we're watching a clip with Lindsay in the box? As I've said many times before, if you've got a problem with what a creator's said or done, then block Angie. You don't have to watch her. You can leave the live when she's on the screen. Why do you need to use it as an excuse to go for Angie? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, strange. You'll go for Angie, what Angie's done and said, but you'll sit in other people's rooms that have been racist, homophobic and transphobic and said the worst of the worst about children. But if Angie's done what you say she's done, block her and don't give her any clout. That's your choices as creators and viewers not to watch her. So if you don't want to watch what Angie's got to say, then don't be in the room.
She wanted to be on herself where people felt sorry for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just say that it was none of your fault? What she said was sick.
Well, the thing is, like, without going into too much, what happened, he wasn't even in my care. He was in... Me and his dad had split up. He was in his dad's care.
Are you okay explaining?
I find it so sad that this woman has to go into a box or feels the need after what happened. I find it so sad that this woman's going in the box in front of 2.4k people, that she has to go. She's been humiliated and she's got to go and explain what happened with her child. And you lot are coming in and trying to reach about something I said, a saying that I said, that I've heard all my life. And I've apologised if people find it offensive. I'm sorry. It wasn't used in the context to be racist. It was a saying that my granddad, my nanny used to say. So, but yeah, you're sitting here, a woman's explaining after being humiliated, and you're sitting there going for me. You should be ashamed of yourselves in the comments. You really should.
Yeah. I didn't actually know if I was going to join the bots, and please don't think I'm not doing it.
This F's up real people's lives.
And I just...
Doing stuff like this on the app causes mental health. It F's up people's lives. Yeah? Creators look at the views and they say things for shock value. But do you ever think about the people that you're affecting? When you do stuff for shock value, do you ever sit there and think of the people on the other side that you're affecting? And look at the group of people that are constantly doing it. Look at the side of TikTok that are constantly doing it.
want people to think
Gee, I've
that
apologised. I'm not
what she said
apologising
was
again.
right. I know a lot of people don't anyway. But, yeah, I just wanted to get my point across, really.
Yeah.
And just say, like, he wasn't actually in my care. And the thing is, he was protected so much, he didn't know what the A word was. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Don't say it. Yeah.
No, but you
I
know
don't
what
know
I mean.
any word is either, but
Okay, SA. He didn't know what SA
right.
was. It was only because they'd done a workshop at the school, the NSPC workshop, and he went to one of the support people after and said, I think I've been SA'd. So he didn't know what it was, and that's why I didn't know. Because he didn't know what it was. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I did, believe me,
I just find it a shame that it's heartbreaking that this woman has to go in and explain herself.
when you say he didn't know what SA, you mean your child?
yeah, he was 7 at the time.
Right.
He, because of it, right, so when you think of SA, you think like, you know, it's quite a, how can I say it? So how it happened, it wasn't like harsh, it wasn't, you know, he wasn't like pinned down or nothing, nothing like that. So he, because he wasn't
I kind of
hurt,
get what you mean, yeah.
he wasn't hurt physically, but he was touched.
Mm.
He didn't see that as like, oh, I've been hurt.
Yeah, yeah. He
It
didn't
wasn't
see it was
until-
wrong, maybe. It was some,
Yeah. It wasn't until the school explained the yeses and the nos that he kind of was like, oh, hold on a minute.
Mm.
And do you not think, like, even though he wasn't in my care, do you not think I sit and blame myself every day? I don't need someone on TikTok to tell me that.
Mm.
The main thing you do as a mum is go out and protect your child from the minute they're born, from the minute they're in your belly. You protect them at all costs. You know, and do you not think I've failed? Yes, I do. And hundreds and thousands of people can sit there and think, oh no, it's not your fault, it's not your fault. But that guilt eats at me.
Yeah, but you can't watch your kids 24/7. You know,
No,
you
and
just can't.
he
You don't know
wasn't
what's
even in
happening.
my care. He was in a trusted adult's care.
Exactly.
And like, even if he was in my care, like you say, you can't watch your kids 24/7. For people that you trust that are around you, you don't expect it to happen at all.
Yeah. But the way Em's, what she said was vile because it was the actions. She was talking like she was talking about an adult. You know, the actions.
Yeah.
It was just really cold.
Yeah, doing like the
woo, that kind of
the gestures. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was talking about a child.
Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely. But you got to remember, it was nothing to do with you. It's not. You're not to blame at all.
A child that she has claimed that she cares for. So now I've had threats that she's taken me to court. Because
But now I've got a court case, Lindsay. It's you.
Yeah.
Because she's making it such an accusation, basically, by saying you're just as guilty as this person that did it because you allowed it. That's what she's saying. And that's disgusting.
Well, so she's gone onto her bank and added up the money that she's given me. I was never paid as a mod. I didn't want to be paid as a mod. I'd done it out the kindness of my heart because she was my friend. She was my friend. So there was a time last year that I was struggling. Em's always told me to go to her. She was my friend, as well as other moderators, because, you know, Em's doesn't have a lot of moderators, so we are quite close, all of us. She said if you ever needed help, you know, just say. And I happened to mention that I had gone to a food bank. Not that I was going, so like people could send me money and it would stop. I wasn't asking for money. I just put a message in and I said, I'm so embarrassed to say that I've gone to my first food bank today. And for anyone that's gone to a food bank, it's not embarrassing. It was just, you know, it hurt my pride. It was silly.
It's so sad how this woman's had to go in and explain her the bad times that she's been through in front of all these people. 2.7k. It's upsetting.
And they're there to help. I had a food bank parcel, you know, so it's not like I had nothing.
Yeah.
They sent me money off their own back.
You're saying Angie should have shut it down, but this woman wants to talk. This woman wants a platform to talk. So you're saying that Angie should have shut it down. Why? Why? Is Angie doing anything wrong? Is she questioning her? Is she calling her a liar? I don't think Angie's done anything wrong. See, again in the comments, having a dig at Angie. It's not about Angie. It's about Lindsay having her sorry. Again, a dig.
Back. When I did get paid, I offered to pay it back, and I will go through my messages and screenshot it. She's also added up all the Xbox vouchers that she's bought my son, and was laughing in Brett's live earlier, saying that she's taken me to court for £280.
He's not taking you to court for anything.
Oh, thank you. Bless your
He's
heart.
not taking you to court for nothing.
Treat your son to something. Sweet.
I won't take you to court.
And never be ashamed about going to a food bank, because we all can end up in that situation, and some people have. You know? There's no shame.
You never know what tomorrow's
There's no
going to
shame,
bring.
and please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying for anyone that has gone to a food bank. It was just, you know, a personal.
Yeah, you can.
I felt I'd let myself down. I'd let my family down. There's no shame in using a food bank. That is what they are there for. If you need food for whoever, you know, that's what they are there for.
I can understand why you'd feel that way, you know, because some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pride, isn't it? Like, we're human. We all have pride, and, you know, it gets hurt sometimes.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to come and say, you know, like, if you'd asked me this morning to come in the box, I couldn't have, because I hadn't had no sleep, and, you know, it's
She's
just...
making threats to you as well, Lindsay.
Um,
She's making threats about going to court. Is that what she's saying? Is there other things?
she's going to take me to court, yeah.
Wow.
I think just at the time that night, I think Em's just doubled down on it. And I think she wasn't thinking straight, and she was drinking, and she was like, yeah, I'll take her to court and get the money back. Then I think she probably woke up the next morning and thought, what have I done? What have I just done? And I think Em's heavily regrets what she's done. But then I wouldn't know, because of her character and who she is. I wouldn't know. I don't really know her, only what I've seen on the app.
Oh, that's crazy. After what she said, she's taking you to court because what she's saying that she did what she did to herself.
Of course, she's apparently called the police on me as well, which is absolutely fine, because...
Did she come live last night?
Video, the clip of what happened last night.
Did she come live last night?
But can I ask you, what's she taking the police for? Are you saying what she did to herself?
She didn't.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you know about the SH.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent me pictures last night saying thank you.
You know what she's doing? She's actually emotionally blackmailing you. Because she
Big up
knows that
Desert Rose, thank you, darling.
What she said is basically
Thank you.
she made an accusation, like I said before, and saying that you allowed it to happen. Basically, you're just as bad as the person that did it.
The message was Brett Page was damage limitation. I haven't seen the message.
So that's quite a huge.
Big up,
accusation
thank you,
to be
Fairy.
making.
Thank you,
So
All Drummer.
she knows that, you know, because that has caused you alarm and distress, and obviously it's on social media. She had 4 or 5K on her platform. You know, that's devastating.
Have we got the text from Brett? Have we got it? Have we got it?
Sat and spoke to me on the phone till God knows what time, making sure I was okay. Honestly, you were a great friend, and I think I took that for granted. I've lost someone very special to you, and that's my own doing. My fault completely. Please though, just know I'm so sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm not expecting a reply, and so I shouldn't after the way I treated you. But I really hope life treats you well, and for your family. Once again, I'm truly sorry. So, Ems can't really do much.
I think I do agree with Cockapoo that it's damage limitations. I find it hard. Stir the potatoes, Lucy. I find it hard to believe that You threw that girl under the bus so quickly and outed things that were absolutely heartbreaking and a disgrace to the app. What you did. Could you not have rung her? Could you not have waited for a reply? Did you have to send it to Brett to read? Because sending it to Brett to read, big up Miss M, sending it to Brett to read is just because he's got 900 people in the room to damage control. I just don't believe it's genuine. I believe if it was genuine, you do your best to try and get hold of her and say, listen, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So there you go. She apologised.
Well, that's it then. That's all fine, Brett. She's apologised. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine.
She also went on to say, that was sent to Lindsay. I messaged Lindsay on my other phone just to apologise and hear the screenshots. I know it's too late, guys. I know.
Obviously, it's up to Lindsay. We say it's up to Lindsay to accept the apology, but what about the people in the live that was affected? What about all the people that were in the live that heard that and saw how she treated somebody and were affected? And then you'll get the bigger FYP hosts and the bigger creators going, oh, well, you're snowflakes and things like that. No. Stop telling people what they should and shouldn't be affected by. I've just had to apologise. Big up, Kirsty, if people are offended. So stop telling people what they are and not offended by. You are not judge and jury of people's lives to tell them what they should and should be affected.
I know. But Em's told me to show you that, okay?
Of course she did. Damage limitations. 1.1k in.
Sorry, ain't for nothing. I know people are gonna have their opinions and people, let's give her a call, make sure she's okay.
I wouldn't want Ems to self-harm or hurt or anything.
Hey, Ems,
I wouldn't
you
want
okay?
that. But she needs to take accountability for what she does. I
That you're okay, really.
wouldn't want anybody to hurt themselves. Anybody.
It's been a bit crazy tonight. Have you seen most of it, I guess, right?
Well, that'd make her feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it would have. But, yeah. But are you okay, yeah? Did Lindsay ever reply to your message?
No, she didn't, which is understandable. I wasn't expecting a reply from Lindsay anyway, it was just more, you know.
Oh, now you decide to mute it. You... Listen, I wouldn't want the whole app to turn against Ems. I wouldn't want the whole to make her feel like she has to SH. But at the end of the day, you need to take accountability for what you've done. Of course, her friends are going to stick up for her. People are going to stick up for her. I wouldn't want anybody to feel like in a dark and lonely place because they've done something. That goes for everybody on the app, unless you're a peddler or a rapist or something like that. Then you deserve everything you get. People like that. But she should she be on social media putting out there the things that she's putting out there? I got condemned by another FYP host the other day saying, well, what do you positively put out there? Well, what do you positively put out there? What do you and the people you support put out there publicly to the public positively? What do you lot do?
So like, guys, that conversation was kind of like, I think it's right for Ems to come on and say sorry and like try and you know,
she needs to apologise to Laura, like before she comes and apologises to anyone else. Go and get hold of Laura.
Ems has been very emotional today.
Justice for Marcus and all. We're not going to mention Marcus, guys, please.
Stay for the crunching.
Lindsay. Sorry.
I know a story ain't enough.
Lindsay, thank you.
like, she just said to me, like, do I change my ways on TikTok?
Yes, massively, yes.
Stuff like that. I'm like, you won't want Miss Boyle's rubbish apology to Lindsay.
Do I change my ways on TikTok? So you
Part 2 of the joke of an apology. Imagine saying what you did and getting rice cake to do your dirty work.
So helped me, sat and spoke to me on the phone till God knows what time, making sure I was okay. Honestly, you were a great friend.
No, I'm not watching
And
this
I
again.
think I took that for granted. I've lost someone.
Is that an acceptable apology? To send that message? Where is the polls? How do I do a poll? I've been so long since I've done this. Where is the poll? I can't do a poll when that's on, can I? Let's turn this off for a second. Was the message an acceptable apology for what was done? Smiley face yes, sad face no.
Don't you know so many things they come and go, like your words that once rang true.
Was the apology acceptable in the text message? Smiley face yes, sad face no.
Just like the love I thought.
Big up, thank you.
And I remember the thunder talking about the fire in your eyes. But you
Thank you.
walked away when I needed you most. Now maybe,
Right, okay. For what was big up, thank you for the shell, thank you, get pinned. I don't know what, I really don't know what. Big up awareness, thank you Lisa. I don't know what an acceptable, but thank you for lighting up the gift gallery. Big up, thank you Kels. I don't know what an acceptable apology would be in this situation. I don't know. There needs to be a private conversation between the two of them. I don't know. On this situation, awareness, big up, Kels, thank you, get pinned. 4 people, really? 4 people, that you can't tell people to choose their opinions. I know it's like 4 people voted and said, yes, it was acceptable, an apology. You can't tell people, it's their opinions, and I don't respect it, but I'll let you have your opinion. I don't know what is acceptable. I don't know in this. If Ems was to ring me right now and say, what would you do? I couldn't answer it. Awareness, I really couldn't answer it. I couldn't answer it. You pressed the wrong one. Okay. I wouldn't want a conversation. And that is Lindsay's right. That is Lindsay's right not to have a conversation. I don't know about anything about Sam Walker. I don't know. And until I see evidence about Sam Walker, I won't be speaking on it. I don't know anything about Sam Walker. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. Has he been on? I would go to the police. Yeah, Miss B said the same thing. There is no apology. Has he not been on? He hasn't been on for that. I don't know anything. I asked Dave Duran if he was okay. And Dave didn't comment. He didn't reply back to me. Nothing. So I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Dual camera.
I want to warn all of Ems's mods. Now's the best time to leave. If you leave now, the light's not on you, it's on fucking Lindsay and all that drama. Leave. If you don't leave, you'll get more connected to her, you'll tell her what
Big up
to do
awareness,
for a
thank
living,
you.
and it'll work against you. All ends mod. I'm calling them all to leave right now, together.
Do you agree with Barker?
That's all I've got to say.
Do you agree with Barker?
Thanks, Brett.
I don't get Barker.
Bye.
You do. They won't.
Being so horrible. Look, listen, FYP, I've said it a million times. I don't condone her behaviour. Okay, I don't condone her behaviour. Right? And I understand that she did wrong.
I think you also have to understand people's anger. I think you have to understand people's anger to the situation.
Okay, she did do wrong. Yeah?
A reaction out of is fucking misread.
And why is that?
Don't know, but I just enjoy it, Brett.
When was this? 1 day ago. When was this? She's going live tonight. When was this? Why is misread being mentioned again?
A reaction out of is fucking misread.
And why is that?
Don't know, but I just enjoy it, Brett.
You enjoy getting a reaction out of misread?
I really enjoy it.
Oh.
You enjoy.
Thanks for the comment this morning, misread. It's great.
That was the morning. So this was before, was it?
Thank you very much.
This was before the incident, yeah?
So did she talk about you all day today?
I didn't say all day, but you know.
Most of the morning.
So this was was this the morning after she did what she did? Oh.
Well, I got a little mention, Brett. Got a couple more followers.
After, okay, thank you. Thank you, guys.
I wonder how many followers I've got today.
Guys, everyone get your...
The local shopman, keeper.
For God's sake.
He brought a full bottle of fucking lemon gin. I don't even drink yellow gin.
So he's just a shopkeeper.
Where's the brightly jacket? Said that to him in the post.
Dreadful credit stopped, right? Because her husband wouldn't go to the fucking job centre.
No, we're not going to sit here and talk. So basically, Cockapoo was right. She just did what she did and she apologised for public perception. So Cockapoo was right. She doesn't care. You don't come live and start talking about misread and laughing and say, well, I got loads more followers. You're just, oh, I can't even say because I'll get bananaed.
So I'm going to go to the small civil court for it.
No one's going to court. No one cares.
From that situation, okay? No, because I don't want, you know...
No, we won't be playing you on this show anymore because you're just a clout chaser. So we won't be playing you anymore.
Found in your kitchen.
No one cares.
Misread's house, you see, it's always immaculate and clean, and you can't take that away from her. And then you look at fucking dirty Sophie knickers, and she's got shite all up the wall with kids running around the house. You know, where's the humanity there? Justice for the kids.
And can I just say as well, Misread doesn't smoke around Tilly. She goes out in the back garden. So people want to spin narratives. Luke, I need a word. What do you want, Chippy? Chippy wants a word. Can we let Chippy in the box, please?
Did you play a video of me just now?
I did play a video of you. What are you doing?
That's it. Get away. Gone. Bye.
I'm playing it again.
Oh my God, can't you see that?
Peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. Oh, you're mine.
Let's take it on camera.
Oh, yes. Oh. For the max peekaboo. 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 Peekaboo.
Oh no! Pika what?
Why are you rubbing your dad?
What are you doing?
The judge found him guilty for every charge.
Peekaboo! Oh, peekaboo! Oh, you're mine, peekaboo!
Just to get on camera.
Oh, yes, peekaboo! Oh, it's the max peekaboo.
Now, I have a buzzball now and again. I have a buzzball now and again, right? But I'm not, I think we'll move on to another clip. I know he's having a laugh. Chippy's all right. It's funny. Come on, Chippy, again. Oh, you want to see it again?
I am going to be so I fucking hate you right now.
What, do you want to talk me through that video, Chippy?
Yeah, Michelle and Peekaboo forced me to drink, and I don't drink. I drunk a whole bottle of vodka, and I acted like a fool.
Listen, you didn't do anything wrong, did you?
I did, because I got Millsy in the box to tell her on a day that, like, I miss her so much. And then there's clips of Peekaboo coming, don't you worry. Oh, yes. Watch this space.
I'd get them. I'd throw every single one of them under the bus.
I'm going to do, don't you worry.
I'd do the same. Throw them all. Right, I've got a couple more clips. Chippy, get out my box, please.
Yeah, say goodbye, you've been alright.
Chippy's on at 8:30 tomorrow. Is it 8:30?
8:30, mate. Yep, see you later.
8:30, Chippy McChips.
Everybody's welcome. Bye.
Get out, you clout chaser. What's this one saying about misread again? Oh, it gets boring. Misread this, misread that. What is wrong with people?
I'm more favourable towards misread at the moment.
No one cares.
To be honest.
No one cares.
I must admit, misread out of that side of TikTok.
No one cares.
Because I can see what they're doing to her around, even the people around her. You know what I mean?
No, easy. We can all see what you are doing and your group is doing. We know what you're doing and we know what narrative you're trying to spin. You want everybody away from misread. You want misread alone. That's what you all want. You all want it. You want her alone so you can attack her again and again and again and again. Yous are obsessed with misread. Yous need to sort yourself out. Change your knickers, the lot of you. Go and do some washing and sort yourselves out. Look at misread's comment there. Stop spinning narratives because we know you control your clip. Because what happens is when people fall out with you, Easy, is you gather up information on them to throw them under the bus. Do you remember? You put stories out. Because I jumped in the box of a friend of 2 years, I know. Because I jumped in a box and said, I'm shocked that you put someone in a box. Misread doesn't know stuff about what went on, yeah? But because I do that now, she's controlled because I went in a box in front of people. Are you having a laugh? We know what you do behind the scenes. We know if one of your people goes against you, we know what you do to your people.
And she'd be so much better if she lost all those dead weights. And I don't mean lose them as friends. I mean just...
Misread would be so much better if you left her alone and stopped cantooing her. And all you lot stopped bullying her and making snide comments. You, Zach, Sophie... Misread would be so much better if you lot just didn't bother her anymore, just left her alone. Because we know it. We know you're trying. Everyone's trying to appease you. Everybody's trying to appease you. If they have a dig at Miss Red, oh, EQ will like me. EQ will think I'm on her side. We'll have a dig at Red. We know what you're doing. We ain't stupid.
Say to them, leave me to do my business and you be my friends offline.
I don't mod for Miss Red anymore. Miss Red tried to mod me again last night, and I said no. She will mod for me. I do not want to mod for Red anymore because I'm sick and tired of people saying about controlling boxes. I did it for a laugh. You drop people, you do that, you do that. I will not mod for Miss Red. No, I'm not modding for you anymore. You can mod for me, but I'm not modding for you.
Cockapoo, etc., jumping boxes and
leave
all
Cockapoo alone.
More of a relationship with their audience instead of like being manipulated by Mother Teresa, Cockapoos, Luke's.
If anybody wants to talk about manipulation, you're the one that manipulates your audience and people around you. And when people try and pull away from you easy, you gather up information on their ex-boyfriends to try and out them. And you admitted that yourself. You admitted yourself that you got all information because you thought somebody was trying to come for you.
Love the box and all that. I think if she had more control and she didn't have them as mods maybe, so they can't make those choices against people because they've got personal issues with them, you know what I mean? So it's difficult for her, I imagine, like to juggle friendship and work because this is a work where she makes
What do you mean it's not true, Miss Red? You said yesterday when we talked about it on the phone.
I don't think she makes as much money as she could because she's so wrapped up with all their businesses. Because she was right yesterday when she come on raging. It's all their dramas that she's having to cover all the time. It's Corey, it's Luke, it's this person, it's the family members. It's not Miss Red's FYP show.
Yeah, but you've attacked her family many a times. Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. She didn't ask me to mod for her again. She didn't. We're not going to mod for each other. We agree not to mod for each other. What's she saying? Get in this box now. Delusive, get in the box now. Where is she? Yeah. Where is she? Where is Delusive? Did Delusive just come in my live and put up big up EQ? Let's get her in and see what she's bigging up. Because this is interesting. Oh, Delusive doesn't want to get in the box. She's pretending. What's Alicia? She's pretending she's busy. Oh, she doesn't want to get in the box, Alicia. Oh, okay. Don't get in the box then, Angie.
She plays things to defend her friends every day. And that's what I said last week.
No, because she has to keep... Because you attack all of her friends for being her friends, so she has to keep sticking up for her friends because you constantly attack people round Miss Red.
The worst show Miss Red's ever done that.
No one cares.
He's saying he's got bipolar. It's funny, isn't it, how when they get caught out or they've done something wrong, they've got something.
First of all, Coakley, I haven't been caught out and done nothing, so be quiet, Coakley.
Rachel been caught sending messages.
Right, I'm done till 3:30 tomorrow. Let me thank everybody. Why is the screen that way? No, it was Angie's account. That was Angie's account, 52,000 followers. I don't know what goes on with Angie. Angie's a flip-flop, man. It's not a fake account. Well, let Angie do what she... Angie's doing whatever she does. It doesn't involve me. I don't care. Bye, everybody. I'll be back at 3:30 tomorrow. Because of Chippy. Oh, whatever. Thank you to everybody. Sorry that anybody I offended in the live. I do apologise. I don't offend people. And I'll see you at 3:30 tomorrow. She said earlier someone's on a fake. That was Angie's account. Right, big love to you all, and I'll speak to you soon.